Hello ladies and gentlemen, One Gamer and his dog here. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a follow-up review of the Hauppauge HD Rocket, which I recently purchased. So I'd done a video where it was just me sort of talking about it when I just got here. I was doing an unboxing review and also as well showed some footage from my first capture. Now the first capture one I'd done was using it in the standalone PC mode. So this is where you connect it to the PC and you can connect it and record. I had a lot of issues with the first record that I'm going to talk about now because I just think it's worth people knowing about. The first one I had was I had an issue where it recorded stuff at 120 frames per second. Now apparently this was an old problem that used to happen with the Rocket, and a lot of the Hauppauge products, but apparently it stopped happening now. But unfortunately I had it happen the first time, which made rendering the footage into Sony Vegas a real big problem. In fact, it didn't work many times, and in the end somehow I managed to get it to work. Now one of the other problems I've got, and I will say this, I do think it's a bit of a what's the term I'm trying to use, misadvertising on the part of this. If you go to the website and you look at this, what it says is, it says when it's in standalone PC mode you can use a microphone and it will record the audio under a separate channel, so you can have separate voice and game audio. Great, wonderful thing for it. However, the way it's mentioned in the description, in my mind, I took it to mean that if you plug the microphone into here, it will record at a separate channel. It just needs to be recorded in the PC. However, that's not actually the case. What you need to do is it has to be a USB microphone and it has to be plugged into the machine, which was a real problem for me because I spent about 2 days racking my brain trying to figure out what's going on. What I will say as well is that in regards to product support for this and proper manual, there isn't really anything online about that. In the end, I had to end up calling their customer support line based in the UK, and them guys were great. They sort of explained it straight away, like, no, this only works with a USB microphone plugged into the PC. It won't work through this at all. So I was like, all right, annoyed about it because, you know, one of the things you got with this was this, I got with it was the lapel microphone that came in the box. And so it was kind of like, oh, well, I can't use this for the separate audio channel. I've got to use my Turtle Beaches to get a separate audio channel. Not the biggest, I mean, it wasn't really a big pain, but it was just more of an annoyance. Second big problem I had was this. So I only recently started recording for this in standalone mode because I was recording some Wii U footage because I had to get a new flash drive. So I got a new flash drive, got 64 gig, sat down, thought, right, okay, we're going to do a test record. So I picked up, also as well, I picked up this microphone here I got off Amazon. Now it was like 4 or 5 quid, so, you know, I've bought what I've expected, but I was hoping that it would be loud enough as a microphone to pick up my voice. Unfortunately, it's not, but we'll get back to that. So what I was doing was played some Super Smash Bros and some Mario Kart. I was mucking around with it. Recorded it, took it off, put it in the PC, put it in Sony Vegas, and you couldn't hear my voice. Well, you could, but you could just hear it just a little bit, not a lot. So obviously I was a bit annoyed. Not a little bit annoyed, I was really pissed off, thinking maybe it's something wrong with the audio channel. I read something online on a review, someone wrote that it only records to the left audio channel if you're using the microphone input, so when it's in standalone mode. So I tried mucking around with the audio channels like that, couldn't get it to work. In the end, rang up the support guys and said to them again, look, got this problem, blah, 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 blah. And it was like, well, have you connected it to PC mode? I said, yeah, I had it in PC mode first. Before, this is the first time I'm using in standalone. They went, right, have you changed the microphone settings in that? This is in the Hauppauge, what's it called? Capture program. I said, yeah, I have changed it. I did change them. No. If you change them there, it changes the audio settings in this as well. To which my point is, why the fuck have you got an audio mixer control here? Why? Why is this here if actually it is kind of redundant if you've got to do the microphone and game audio changes in the fucking program? So I went into the program and I went, well, I didn't shout like that, but that was internally what I was doing. So plugged it in to the computer, put the program up. I said, oh yeah. So the voice microphone was around about 75% roughly and the gain was 70%. He's like, no, you got to put the audio, put the voice audio all the way to the max, and it should be all right. So I've done that, tested it out, and yep, sure enough, it is working fine now, and you can hear my voice quite clearly. But it is just this real annoyance of, what's this all about then? And I did sort of go, well, what's the point in this? I thought this is to control, you know, one of the big things, the selling point of this is it's got an audio mixer on the front of the box. Why have this here if the PC mode one kind of overrides it? It's not really clear. And then there was another thing. I was sort of looking around online about what a lot of people were saying about this, and all the reviews of this are all the same. There's a couple of guys on YouTube and a couple of odd reviews from some independent, well, not independent, but let's just say like not big news publishing sites that have done what I would consider to be an honest review. A lot of the other reviews I've seen have just kind of been very generic, copy and paste kind of jobs, not actually talking about the features and how it actually works a lot. What I will say though is that the video quality capture is really good. I mean, I'm really happy with the video quality I'm getting out of it. It's just that I had a lot of these problems with the audio microphone and haven't found the information online, which has been really strange in this day and age not to be able to find a solution to these problems. Maybe it's just me being an idiot and not thinking, and you know, should have been able to realise this out for myself. But I've just found there to be a lot of confusion in what's going on, and this has been the first time that I'm kind of getting, I've sort of staying out of Gamergate, and I will continue to get out to Gamergate, stay out of the whole Gamergate thing until I get a certain amount of subscribers. Then I will do a Gamergate video. But this is the first time when I kind of went, yeah, I think these guys that are saying about journalistic integrity are right when it comes to some of these reviews, because I don't think they're talking quite honestly about this and have really put it through a vigorous testing setup. But yeah, so I just wanted to just kind of do a follow-up review. If anyone's thinking about buying this, it is worth it, and it is a good little piece of kit, and it does come in handy. But if you've got any problems, you're not going to get much online in terms of support. I fully suggest ringing up the tech support guys at Hauppauge, particularly if you're in the UK. I dealt with them twice now. They've been really good, quite clear, straight to the point. They know the product inside out, which is great. But for the rest of us, yeah, don't go looking online. But I'm still going to keep using this. I'm still going to keep capturing footage. I'm wondering now if maybe I should have got the Elgato, as it were. I'm sure this is going to come in handy when I go to Eurogamer, hopefully, and I'll be able to capture some footage then and then on the day. Just got to remember to make sure that them settings are completely correct in the PC mode, which also transpire to the free mode, even though this thing apparently has a microphone audio mixer on the front of it. Anyway, enough ramblings. Just wanted to do a little bit of a follow-up review because I've been using it for a while now. So guys, I will catch you next time when I do some other new catch-up or videos going on. If you have got this and you know you've had any problems, or if you've had no problems with it, hey, leave me some comments in the box below. If you are thinking about buying this and you want to ask me some questions or stuff like that, just leave a comment and I'll come back and reply to you. Anyway, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.